Good morning. On your table, you will notice you have some soap, some rice, some toothpaste, some ice, and an optical illusion. You'll also notice you'll have some sticky notes. Now I want you to spend 5 to 10 minutes looking and touching and smelling and all that with your soap and your other items, and then just write down on your sticky note whatever comes into your mind. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, so now we're done with our observations. Let's put them all onto our information flower. So for ice, we had slippery, frozen, and water. We had cold, wet, and clear. For soap, clean, water, sweet, hard, slimy, and white. For rice, we had hard, loud, and noise. For the optical illusion, we had purple, green, whirlpool, movement, blurry, and swirling. And finally for toothpaste, we had minty, blue, thick, teeth, health, tongue, fresh, white, and clean. Now I would just like you to take 2 minutes, have a think about what we've seen on the board and what everybody else had come up with for their observations, and have a think what these all might have in common. When we have a think about these different types of substances and the things they have in common, a lot of them were about what we saw and what we felt. So, for example, we felt that the ice was slippery. We saw that it was clear. We felt that the soap was slimy and that the toothpaste was thick. We saw the illusion had movement. We heard that the rice was loud. So these things all have in common. We've got that we saw things. We smelt things. We tasted. We heard. And we felt. We felt a lot of things in common. Now when we think about all of these things in terms of ourselves, how did we see it? How did we feel it? How did we smell it? We tasted it, and how did we hear it? Through our ears. We would have heard it through our ears, yeah? Tasted in our mouths, yeah? So our tongue. Does anybody know what part of our mouths make us be able to taste? Our taste buds, yeah. We felt it through our skin. We saw it through our eyes. And we smelt it through our nose. Does anybody know what all of these body parts have in common, what they are called all together? What they're part of? It's a body system. Central nervous system. The central nervous system is the way that we perceive the world. So these are just some of the ways that we take information from the world and turn it into something that we can understand. Now I'd like you to take the topic of the central nervous system and a little bit of what we've talked about so far and just spend 5 minutes writing up any questions or things you found interesting or that you might want to learn about in this unit, and then we'll head into learning about how these different parts of the body work together to allow us to be able to interpret the world.